So welcome to our free webinar tonight, guys. I'm in South Africa, so this is literally 7 p.m. South African time. I see in Canada it's 1 p.m. So if you are not from South Africa, let me know in the comments. I'd just love to see the time. This is so amazing that we get to connect from people all over the world. And having a digital business means literally that you can sell in your sleep. Do you guys believe that? Put a yes if you believe in the comments. Do you believe that you can literally make money while you are sleeping? If you told this to me 20 months ago, I would have said to you, okay, it sounds too good to be true. It sounds like a scam, right? So I don't know what brings you here tonight. Let me know in the comments there. Why would you love to learn how to make money online? Let me know in the comments there. Do you need some extra money just to cover some expenses? Do you need to get out of debt? Do you want to get some momentum now so that by December you can leave that 9 to 5, or you can go on a holiday, you can finally buy that house that you want? What brings you here? What is the reason that you want to make money? I can tell you about myself if you do not know me. My name is Lizelle. Normal mom. I always say I'm a normal mom because I'm not fancy. I don't have a fancy degree. When you become a mom, I don't know about other moms on here, I didn't want to climb the corporate ladder. I didn't want to be someone important. I didn't want to build some kind of empire. When I became a mom, I just wanted to be at home with my kids, and I wanted to be there seeing them grow up, not having to grow up without me. But unfortunately, I went through a divorce very early in my life. I had my 2 kids and I had to look after them myself. And I don't know about you, but it's quite tricky when you are used to 2 salaries and all of a sudden you've got 1 salary and you have to look after your 2 kids. And that moment was a moment I decided, well, not decided, I just accepted that I was going to have to work hard for the rest of my life. So I became like this mover and shaker. Man, if there's a side hustle, I would do it. If there's like, I did corporate work. I did a lot of work and I worked hard, and I've always had side hustles. And the reason I had a side hustle was my goal was to make so much money with a side hustle that I can be at home with my kids, that I could live life on my terms. Put a 1 in the comments if this resonates at any level with you, if this resonates with you. Because this is probably why you've maybe been looking for side hustles. Now, let me tell you, there's a lot of ways that you can make money online, but this is the one that made me over 5 million. This is the one that has set my family up for future like never before. This is the one that is the first time that I could experience financial freedom, that took me from working full time, always broke, depressed, never having enough money, just trying to get ahead, right? To making a daily income online, working a couple of hours a day from home as a stay-at-home mom. And if you think that sounds simple, it's because it is. I started digital marketing. I had no experience. I did not even know the words. I had to Google what was digital marketing. I just was looking for a way to earn an extra $1,000 a month, which is about 20,000 Rand in my currency. That was what I was looking for. When I saw other normal people make money online, I was like, well, I can see they are making millions. I must be honest, I didn't really believe it. I was like, if they can make millions, I can at least make $1,000 a month. That was the way I was thinking. So I started. I attended a webinar, much like you are attending now, right? I heard these amazing stories and I was like, oh my word, I need to try this. I started with it. I started 2 hours in the evening while I was working full time. And within 5 weeks, I was able to leave my 9 to 5 and be at home with my kids for the first time ever. My eldest child at that stage was 17 years old. And it was the first time ever that I could be at home, drive them to school, pack their lunch boxes, hear how their day went when they came home, not be irritated, not be stressed, wake up in the morning knowing I'm already making sales because my business doesn't sleep. So if you have been looking for a better way of living and you are just tired of stressing financially, be ready, put your seatbelt on because your mind is going to be blown tonight. That I know 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start sharing my screen. You guys excited? Are you excited to hear? I'm going to start sharing my screen with you here and we're going to get into it. Okay. So that was, by the way, just the introduction. I'm not going to keep you that busy, okay? I promise. So Welcome to the September Kickstart. This is your 30-day roadmap because literally my life changed in 30 days and it's not just mine. Tonight, you are going to hear a lot about stories from other people. And this is why I need to give you this disclaimer because when people hear these type of stories, they're like, oh my goodness, they think it's a quick rich scheme. It's not. It's a legitimate online business. It's only working smarter instead of harder. We are showing you what has been working for us. It's been growing daily. It's been working for thousands of people online, and we're just sharing that with you. But we're not guaranteeing anything because obviously we don't know if you're going to put in the effort, right? Because there is effort that you have to put in. So I gave you a little bit of mine. That there I was, a beauty therapist working in my beauty salon. I don't know if you see it in my eyes, but I was overworked, overwhelmed, burnt out, never making enough, and I loved what I was doing, but being burnt out. And that's when I discovered digital marketing. Everything changed for me. We were so fortunate to buy a new house on the water. It was my dream house. We live in it now, spending time with my family. We moved to a town where all my family is living. And I've never been able to have this. I grew up and after school, I left the house, left the family, and only been back when COVID happened, right? So let me get into it a little bit. The big problem that most people struggle with making money online is they are told to start from scratch. So what happens is a lot of people start wanting to make money online, but then they end up being very overwhelmed. And most of them are marketing to the wrong audience because they're thinking they need to sell to family and friends. So what happens at the end of the day is they waste time and a lot of it, and they waste a lot of money because they try and Google and they try and YouTube and they try and do it all on their own without having a proven plan, right? So here are the 5 signs that you are ready. If any of these is you, just say me in the comments. Okay? 5 signs that you are ready is if you're tired of watching others do it, well, you stay stuck. If you're willing to work, you just don't want to waste time. You want something that's really working. You don't want to be told, oh my goodness, something works and it's not. So you are willing to put effort in. You want to make money, but you also don't want to work 24/7. You want to have that freedom. And you don't want to do this alone. You want to be able to ask questions. You want to be able to get a step by step from someone. You want to be inside a community where people are going to actually help you. And you're scared, but you're more scared of staying exactly where you are. You don't want to be in the same position 30 days from now. And next year, you want to be in a completely different position. I can see a lot of me's, right? What you're going to learn tonight is you're going to learn how to start your digital business from scratch. No product, no experience, the exact system that's helping people, even beginners, start earning online, and how to use an amazing AI sales tool to create content that actually sells for you. We know AI is the way of the future, right? The best thing about AI is that you do not have to be tech savvy. It actually does it for you. Think about what your phone does for you. Man, I'm about to blow your mind tonight. And how to skip the fluff and just focus on what actually works. Okay. So here's Alicia. She's celebrating a DMA starter sale. I just wanted to share a story. This is a screenshot. I took it outside of our community. When I moved to a new town, unemployed, living on my family's farm, I knew I didn't want to leave my babies for a 9 to 5 or put them in a new school in a brand new environment. My heart longed for something else. This opportunity gave me that something else. Today, I get to homeschool my 9-year-old, run after my toddler, and still build an income from home. Even more, it's allowed me to sow into the kingdom of God, to say yes when He says go. Because of this, I'll be at Witness 25 conference in Mossel Bay this October, fully present, and because I'm in a better financial place. Mama, if He can do it for me, He can do it for you too. This is something she said inside our community that the public doesn't even see. Another one, Claudia. Ding, 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 she says. This is what we call when you get a sale on your phone, right? I'm over the moon, 4 weeks in, and I made my first sale with DMS. To anyone who feels like giving up, please don't. Consistency really is key. Claudia was so scared to do this online business. She was so scared to use social media for her business. And she is thriving because she stuck with it and she took the coaching and she just started doing it, started following the step-by-step program, right? Zanelli, I'm actually going to ask her to come up and share her story, right? Instead of me reading all of this, I'm going to get the real Slim Shady to come stand up and share with us. Zanelli, are you on here? You're all right?
Hi
Share with us.
everyone, how are you doing? So I'm Zanel. I'm just a normal mom with 2 little kids, and I'm a HTA wife. My husband works away 9 months of the year, and I was working 7 days a week, 12-hour days, not getting through a month. I was the mom stressing each and every month about every single bill. Nothing ever felt good enough. What I was doing, working hard, never made me rich. It just left me burned out, exhausted, and underpaid. Coming home for my family to get the crumbs out of me. I was so freaking desperate to change my situation. I would have done anything. And I started looking for ways how I can earn an extra income, you guys. Started Googling like most of us do, like YouTube, Google, whatever. And I actually looked into TEFL courses. I applied for jobs, actually. That's what I did because I was thinking the old way. You have to work more to make more money. You have to put in more hours. And you guys, I worked on a Sunday, putting my kids in a camping cart just to make bread and milk for the week. We were really struggling. So let me tell you, I know how it feels. So I didn't have the money. And what I did was a sense of urge. I had this burning fire in me to be be a mom that is present and to bring my husband back because I was just tired of for him to work 18-hour days for this little bit of money just to keep our house afloat. And I started with this scared. I sold my couches. I ran promotions to get the money because I really didn't have it. And my first 3 weeks, I made my first sale. 6 weeks in, I made $3,700 as a normal mom who knew nothing, zero following, not fancy at all, no neck tech skills, no freaking any like diplomas behind me, anything. I was just following a proven step-by-step system. June month this year, because of the MS, because I got out of my own way, because I got out of my own mindset, I have never, and hear my heart today, I have never, ever experienced something so simple and so easy. And I want to say to you, the question I get so much, and I want to share this tonight, is like, if it's so easy, Danielle, why isn't everybody doing this? Well, not everyone's prepared to put in 2 hours a day. Not everyone is prepared to discipline themselves, to work for themselves. It's easy to go to a job, to work for a boss, 8 to 9 hours a day, because you know otherwise you're not going to get that salary. But it's easy to just do whatever you want at home, sit with your coffee, go walk around, and then your 2-hour workday is not done. That is the difference. It is simple to do. It's not always easy, but you decide your heart. Choose the way you want to go. It's a decision. That's the way something changed. June month, $9,200 because of DMS. Because you get everything inside of it. I kicked my husband's behind double twice with this. I earned more than him. Him working 18 hours a day, me 2 hours a day from my phone. Him literally working 7 days a week. I just cruise down the line with my kids, do it in the pockets of my day. 30 minutes, 10 minutes. July, I made, what did I make? What did I make? I don't know what I made. No, I made 8,000. And August, for the first time ever, I made $10,900. Where in your life? Where in your life can you make this type of money? Working for a job, working for a boss, having that cat above you. So let me tell you, if you've been struggling, you've been looking for a sign to have a better December, not be in debt, go on vacation. That is so worth it for you. Spoil yourself with nails, with hair, with lashes that you could never do. Buy the things that your kids need and want without checking your bank balance. This is it. This is not some type of airy-fairy nonsense. This is it. So just trust your gut. You are here for a reason and just start. Thank you!
Wow, that's confidence, eh? Oh my goodness, guys, if you saw this girl when she started, and how scared she was, how unsure about herself she was. She's got so much confidence. So proud of you, Zanelli. So freaking proud of you. All right, so let's carry on, okay? I'm sure you're here for the good. So I don't know what your reason is for being here. You know what your goals are. You know what your dreams are. Maybe it's to get rid of those credit cards, getting out of debt. Maybe it's to buy a new car. Maybe it's to buy a new house. Maybe it's spending more time with your family. Maybe you want to be that stay-at-home mom. Whatever it is that you want, just know that that is possible. Here's Larushka, because everyone's asking, does faceless really work, right? She made over $2,000 in 6 weeks without showing her face. She opened a brand new Instagram account, a faceless one, on June 16th. And I love what she says here. She says, made more money than I gained followers. I love that. It's because it's all in the messaging, right? It's all in the messaging. It's about marketing, and you learn how to market. Taryn says, in the past week, I've been consistent and mindful doing my visibility boost. And let me tell you, they work. In the past 6 days, I've managed to get 25 leads. So incredibly happy. It works. We know the process works, right? So I know a lot of people wonder if you're anything like me, just put a one in the comments. If you're anything like me, like, what is digital marketing? I'm not clear, Lizelle. Just put a one in the comments. I don't want people to have me hanging here because you know what? I had to physically Google what is digital marketing. I had no freaking clue. Digital marketing is just a fancy way of saying that you are ordering online. You are promoting products online. Think about when you place an order, right? Anyone ordering from Shein or somewhere, right? You place your order, you go online. No one gets on the phone with you. No one begs you to come by. No one convinces you, right? There's a system in place. And you go to that cart. You go to buy, you put your payment details in, and voila, that can be 2 o'clock in the morning, by the way. And voila, you get an email to say when you can expect your shipment, right? A digital product works exactly the same way, but what makes it even better is it's a digital product. So think ebooks, think PDFs, think fitness plans. Those we call low ticket products. Okay, you can ask like $7, $27 for that. But let's face it, a $7 product's not going to change your life. Amen. It's not, right? Because how many $7 products are you going to have to sell to make a decent income? High ticket products is what's working so well because a high ticket product gives transformation. It's a product that can physically change someone's life. Think about someone that would be happy to invest in a personal trainer online that will work out an eating plan for them, work out a fitness plan for them. What are they paying for? They're paying for the education. They're paying for that person's time, right? That is a digital course. So what we do with digital marketing is we have an entire course that teaches you how to market online, but not just how to market online. We don't just give education. We give you every single thing that you need. So we give you a business in a box. So think about having a digital product like an online course that someone goes and they want to learn how to make money online. That's an online course, but instead of just downloading and there you go, buy and hope you come right, you get inside of a community that doesn't leave you and you get the systems and everything that operates for you online. So we're going to get back to this. I'm going to go into more detail with this because it will literally blow your mind if you see what the AI can do with this. So you want to hang on to check that out, right? But it's as simple as this. You post online, okay? People click, they buy, and you get paid. Digital marketing is not for the big companies anymore. It's not just for techie people anymore. You know where this started booming was COVID. During COVID, this started booming because people needed a way to make an income. And the clever people out there, what they did was they packaged all of their education, how they have been making money online since the 80s. They packaged it all together and they just had made it open for normal people like you and I to be able to do this too. 5.3 billion people on social media right now. When I started, I think we were like 4.5. That was 20 months ago. The digital economy, guys, are booming. 82% of buyers say social media influences their purchasing decisions. Would you agree? Just put agree in the comments. Do you agree that social media influences your purchasing decisions? Right? Digital learning and e-commerce are growing faster than any traditional industry. I don't know if you've been watching the news, but a lot of people are leaving their jobs. And a lot of people are losing their jobs because of what's happening, right? Here's just a graph for you. The e-learning market alone is projected to hit over 500 billion by 2027. So if you've been thinking, oh my goodness, is this only a fly-by-night thing? No. This, my friend, is the future. This is the future of doing business. Forget about doing traditional business. This is where the world is going, right? So why most people stay stuck is they're scared of scams. I mean, just think about it. If I told you before COVID that one day you're gonna, or many years ago, one day you are going to order something online, you're gonna get your groceries delivered to your door. You would have said to me, oh, okay, that would be nice, but I don't see how that's possible. Since COVID, do you know that Meta is working on a hologram that when we phone one another, there would be a hologram like with your friend talking to you sitting on the couch with you. We can't see that yet, right? But it's happening. They're working on it. Who knew the technology that we're experiencing today? If you're thinking it's a scam, it's a normal feeling because it's new. This didn't exist in the past. This is the future, right? So many people are scared to show up. They are scared to use social media. They have no idea what to post. They think they need to be techie perfect or experienced. Most of them just don't have an idea where to start. And some think, oh my goodness, I can't do this because I have to show my face online. I just showed you that you don't have to, right? Okay, so here's what you need. If you want to make money online, okay, and you step out of this webinar tonight and you want to go do this on your own without spending any money, this is how you're going to do it, okay? You need a digital product. You need a digital product that's going to give you high commissions. I would go for a high ticket digital product that you can get at least $1,000 for per sale. That means that's $1,000 in your bank account, right? A digital product that's highly profitable. A lot of people will create their own digital products because they think they're saving time and money, but then they go back to working more than ever before. They go back to what they know, trading time for money. They go back working hard because they need to get it sold, right? But if you have a product that is highly profitable, it actually sells themselves because people are already buying it. They're already looking for this online. You need an automated system. If you do not want to work 8 hours a day, 24/7, have a boss on your system or have clients call you nonstop, you want an automated system so that anytime when someone wants to buy from you, 2 o'clock in the morning, they can buy from you. This is why if you've been following any one of the people on this webinar, you would have heard, ah, they woke up with $1,000 sale. It's literally that because there's an automated system that takes care of the selling for you. It takes care of the sales for you. It takes care of the following up for you. So if you have a digital product and you have an automated system, you already have a business running online for you, right? Now, here's the one thing that you physically do in this online business that will keep this flowing, and that is your discovery method. Because if you have an amazing digital product and an automated system, now people need to find you. How do they find you? Where are people spending most of their time? On social media. And the bonus is social media is free. That means you can build a six-figure and dollar business online in 6 months without monthly expenses. Because social media doesn't cost you anything. You do not have to pay to have ads run, right? So let's talk about the system. If you want to get started and you wonder, you're saying to me, Lizelle, I don't want to waste time. I want to start like you. Okay, this is how I started, by the way. I didn't know anything. I just wanted to start with something that was already working. I did not have months and months. I did not have time or money on my side. Okay, so the system is you get it done for your business. You get resale rights to high value digital products that's already selling, that people are already scrolling online for and looking for. You follow a step-by-step strategy, a multi-six-figure strategy, because success leaves clues. You can save a lot of time and money from learning from someone that already did it than trying to go do it on your own. Do you guys agree with that? Isn't it better to learn from someone that already have gone through it, right? And you earn 90 to 100% commissions. So you earn a lot of commission on a product that you don't even have to create. Now, this is what the system looks like. It's similar. It can look different because in DMS, we build our own brands, right? So, but this is what it looks like. They go to a website. When they want more information, they go into their details and they go into your email list. Have you guys gotten here to this webinar because you received a link via email? Yes? You can just answer me in the comments there. Did you get a link via email, Grace? Exactly. You are in an automated system because this automated system sends you now a link to the webinar, right? And what happened was when you inquired for the first time and said you wanted more information, you could go to that person's sales page and you could immediately bought if you wanted to. Now, here's what the clever people do, and here's where the automated system does the work for you. When people go to your system, not everyone buys immediately. Sometimes I want to check you out first, see if this is real. But it doesn't matter which product or service you have, right? Now, what the automated system does, it keeps on following up. It keeps on following up with those people. Think about when you've placed an order by Shein or you have your cart and then you go out, you don't buy, you get an email. Hey, just remember, you might want to go and check out your cart, right? This is exactly what the system does. And we do email marketing with this as well, right? So how people find you, that's your job. So and we call that a 2-hour workday, a daily freedom framework. 2 hours is more than enough for you to have this business run on autopilot for you. And what you do in those 2 hours a day is you create content, okay? So let's say 30 to 45 minutes. With DMS, we actually cut the time in half because you get content that's already done for you and it comes with an AI bot. Okay, so I'm going to show you that in a bit. So let's say you have never touched a phone before and you don't even know what a platform is. It's going to probably take you 45 minutes to create content. Okay, and especially if you have to start from scratch and you do not have support, you're going to have to create content. That's going to take about 30 to 45 minutes, right? 30-minute is a visibility boost. This is getting back to people that want more information, commenting, engaging with people on the platform. 15 minutes to respond to what we call a call to action. This is where people, they want more information and you show them to your automated system. And then the rest of that 30 minutes is community and training. So the good news is you do not have to go through the entire course before you can start earning money. You can learn and earn at the exact same time. Isn't that good news? So you can take a screenshot here because this is the only thing that you need to do on a daily basis. And it's not about the 2 hours. You can do it in less. If you can get it done in less, then go for it, right? So what makes DMS different? Because there's a lot of ways that you can make money online, guys. There's a lot of ways, and I'm sure if you've been online a while, and you've followed one or liked one, the algorithm picked it up, and now it's all of a sudden showing you like money making things from all over, right? DMS gives you the tools, and not just the education, but also the transformation. A lot of people will sell you something, okay, and leave you. What makes DMS different is we help you build the confidence, not just the content. We don't just sell you something. Coaching is included. So we help you build your confidence. We teach sales psychology because not one size fits all. What works for me might not work for you, right? And you don't need to show your face. Not a lot of courses out there focuses on faces. You actually get content that's already done for you faceless. And we don't leave you to figure it out alone. Coaching, you get an AI bot that we call a secret sales weapon. Your tech setup is already done for you. You get multiple income streams. You build your brand. So this is not buying a course to sell a course. It's an easy way to get started, but the goal is to build your own brand and diversify your income streams. Okay, so I'm gonna just answer a couple of questions. I will open up for questions later as well, but I'm going to show you now the AI button a bit. Isn't the market saturated? I hope by now you can see it's not. It is growing at the speed of light. Definitely not a scam. It's a legitimate online business. It's not that we don't work here. It's just we work smarter. Everyone has got 24 hours in their day. Some just give it away to a boss. We choose to work it for ourselves, 2 hours a day. Do I have to show my face? Absolutely not. And you will have the best support in the entire world. Every week we have calls. On a Monday, we have a coaching call that you have with me. We do content audits. We give training. On Monday, we had one of our top affiliates share her secrets, what she's doing, what's working for her, what's not working for her. This is the type of training you get inside. And then Cecilia, I'm also going to let her come up. I love what she said here. I'll say this is proven to work. And she said that she recalls me saying, let me show you how to make your first $5,000 using the secret sales weapon and the DMS system. I decided to launch DMS on a new social media platform that I've always been too afraid to use, but committed to following strategies provided. With 12 people in her DMS email list and a new platform, she made over $5,000 in 1 month. Is DMS proven to work? I'll say absolutely yes. I love it. Christelle, she made $1,800 in 1 week with this business. And these two are people that's already been in digital marketing. And they chose DMS because they saw that they could scale their business and they tested it for themselves, right? So let's talk quickly about the product. Oh, before I get into that, I want to get into Cecilia. Where's Cecilia? Is she here? I want her to come share your story.
I'm very here.
Almost forgot.
How are you, Sally? Good evening, everybody. So I'm Cecilia Jacobs. You can see me a normal, small town mama. And if I'm going to tell you, if there was somebody in this online space that thought that she wouldn't be able to do this and make money online, that's going to be me, right? But prior to starting with digital marketing, I actually first got scammed 3 times and then tried everything else online. So the thing that, and this is something that very few people know about me, but the thing that triggered a dollar income for me was actually me taking on these games. I just want to see a yes in the comment section if you ever thought that you could play games on your phone and make an income. And then you get this little dollar signs here at the top showing you that you're making dollars, but it just never freaking hits your PayPal. That was me. But that also, even though it was fake and it didn't work, and I downloaded games on my freaking phone, which I didn't like to do in any way, it triggered for me, what if I could earn $1 income in the online space? But if I'm going to rewind, my desire to make money online actually started as being the mum sitting, bawling my eyes out in a shower, crying because I had to put something back on the grocery shelf again, crying because I had to say no to my little girl again, crying because I freaking worked until 9 p.m. in my salon in that evening again, and I still was broke. I was still short. So I had this significant one day where my little girl was grade 8, and she just started high school, which we all know is initiation year, and life is tough for a teenager, right? And I went to go and pick her up from school. So that specific day, I told her she had to hurry because I had clients waiting in the salon. It wasn't the first time, and also not the last time, that I urged her to hurry because I had to get back to work. But that specific day, when she was 5 minutes late, I snapped at her. I was like, why are you late? You know I've got people at the salon and I need to get back. But when I looked up, she was already crying. Now, I immediately drowned in mum guilt, but my intention was to fix this as soon as my clients left. But I sat with Brightzilla. She redid her nails freaking 3 times that day. And I aimed to please, but I only finished close to just past 9 that evening. But my salon was situated at home. And when I looked up, my teenager, which we all know, who's got a teenager in the house, give them a bedroom, give them a telephone, and they're like in their happy place. They don't even know that you exist. But she waited on the couch for me. She fell asleep on the couch, waiting for me. And my heart shattered that evening. I knew that day things needed to change. This was not the mom I wanted to be. This was not the way I wanted my daughter to remember me. So I started looking for ways to make money online. I fell in the play games and make dollars thing. That never worked for me. But I also got scammed 3 times until I eventually, and I want you to hear this tonight, okay? If you're still doubting digital marketing, I want you to hear this tonight. I was the mama that went to Google that says, I want a program to learn how to do this. I specifically searched those words on Google. And the next morning, 5 a.m., I came across a mama, which was freaking in Kansas. I sat in South Africa, Messina, a small little town at the end of the world, where I sat and I came across this Kansas mum that said, I can teach you how to make money online. I can teach you how to make dollars online daily with 2 hours and an automated system. I can teach you how to do this globally. And I thought, oh my soul, will this work in South Africa? I clicked on that link. Step 1, I checked out the information. Then I got an email with an invitation to a webinar just like this one, which was step 2 that I took. You already took 2 of the steps that I took, right? So I joined a webinar like this and I saw testimonials just like the one you are listening to with me right now on normal parents like me that started implementing these steps, promoting done-for-you digital products and making freaking massive money from it. And I thought, what if this works? You guys, 6 weeks later, I made my first dollars online. That legitimately dropped in my PayPal account. 4 weeks after that, I made my first 6 figures as a South African mama, which was over 145,000 Rand. Which blew my mind. Was the most money I ever had in my bank account. 7 months later, I was a South African self-made millionaire, my family's first millionaire with digital products that I did not create. So this year, I jumped into Zali's DMS, and the secret sales weapon that she's going to show you now, that girl literally just made my work even lighter. She creates content for me. She answers emails for me. She literally does everything for me. That's why I said with this program, it took my workload from 2 hours to even less. But if you've been doubting if digital marketing can help you build that pension, can help you get out of debt, can help you flip your zip code if that's what you want to do, because I even did that, then I just want to be your hope dealer tonight and tell you This business will change your life if you are willing to put in that 2 hours a day and willing to learn these skills. Literally. I mean, what are you willing to do to change your family's life? If you had to put food on the table, are you willing to go and sweep the floors? Yes, you will. Are you willing to go and hit a till? Yes, you will. So why not be willing to learn how to build your own business in just freaking 2 hours a day? Because it's so worth it. Normal mama, Lizali, normal mama, Zanel, normal mama. Normal people changing their lives with something they didn't even create, something that's growing daily. So let this be your message of hope tonight, and then let this be your inspiration. You've been looking, you've already taken the 2 steps that I took that literally made me, I'm so close to my 5th million as a South African. So close to my 5th million. Money I thought I would never in my life be able to make. You already took 2 of the steps that I took. It's time to take step 3. It's time to stop sitting on the sideline and watching other people live the life that you really, really want to have yourself. Thank you, Zali.
Oh, thank you, man. I just love the way she tells a story, eh? I just love it. I love that Bridezilla one. It's just awesome. Thank you so much, Cecilia. You inspire so much. I love it. All right. So let's get into the product now. Okay. So we've got DMS Pro. There are 2 programs. If you want to get started with something, if you want to save time and money, who wants to save time and money? Me in the comments if you want to. Let me just be honest with you. I would have not started to save with a done for you program. I wouldn't have started if it wasn't that I was going to save time and money, because that was the thing I didn't have time and money. The reason I created DMS wasn't because I wanted to create DMS. It wasn't because I wanted to sell something. I was happy selling someone else's product. This is the fastest way you get started online, is immediately start selling something that's not yours, that you don't have to create, because it saves you time, it saves you money, right? Later on, who knows, you might be creating your own digital products because you're going to see where are the needs in the market, right? So what I created DMS Pro because I could see that people were struggling, even people that already were in digital marketing. I could see they were struggling to show up online. They were posting every day and not being successful. And the thing is, it's not that there was something wrong with the product. It was because they needed more support. They needed more AI. They needed more things to help them get along faster, right? So with DMS Pro, you get a full done for you setup. You don't get stuck where setting up your system by itself. It's already set up for you. You get the resale rights to both starter and pro. So you already start with products that you can resell so that you don't have to create your own digital products. This is the business in a box because it gives you everything. You do not need anything else to get started. With DMS Pro, you get 14 income streams. So not only do you have the resale rights to the starter and the pro, you get 12 additional exclusive PLR products. Let me explain. The resale rights that you get to starter and pro is 90% affiliate. The reason it's affiliate is because in South Africa and in some countries, the MRR is about to be banned. I don't know if it's official yet. And in some countries, they don't have payment gateways like PayPal. So with an affiliate means you don't need your own PayPal account. You don't need your own Stripe account because your commission will get paid weekly into your bank account. That means you can sell literally to the entire world. This is the fastest way for you to start earning online. The exclusive PLR products is private label right products, which means you get 12 additional products that you can resell, rebrand, rename as if it's yours without giving anyone credit for it, right? You get a 30-day content strategy plan. This content strategy is literally every day. There is content that's already done that you can copy, paste, and post. The reason that it's there is because a lot of people struggle to get going because they don't know what type of content to create. What do I create if I haven't made a sale yet? So the content's already there. And then the AI bot helps you so it sounds like you, so that you don't sound like everybody else. Okay, you get weekly group support, there's weekly calls. In the DMS Pro, it's for people that are wanting to go all in, wanting to make 10,000 more a month because you get an advanced launch strategy plan. You get into pod coaching groups. So you grow with a coach, I almost said coach, you grow with a coach, plus your peers in a small group of 8 to 10 people so that you get more intimate attention, right? You get perfect customer masterclass, magnetic sales formula. Just the magnetic sales formula has revived a lot of digital marketers that were stuck in their business. Because in the magnetic sales formula, we get rid of limiting beliefs. We get out of that shell of not being confident, and we help you with that. Plus, you get an entire course on creating your own digital products that comes with the templates, and you get certified on it. The value of this is far over $6,000, right? You get it for $1,197 once off amount, plus a once off $67 activation fee, which is a yearly activation fee. That activation fee includes your professional email, which we purchase on your behalf. It includes your professional domain. It includes your entire setup, your funnels, everything. Okay. So there is, you get a content vault. New fresh content comes in every month. The new content for September just dropped. So if you go faceless, there's very little that you need to do because there's fresh content coming in every month. And you get the secret sales weapon, which I'm going to show you in a bit. You get 10 PLR products and your 2 extra courses, right? Now, a lot of people can't start with the DMS Pro. This is why we have the DMS Starter. Again, you get a full done for your business setup. You get resale rights to the starter. You get 5 exclusive PLR products. So in other words, you get 6 income streams with this one. Again, you get the 30-day content strategy plan. You get a faceless marketing strategy, weekly group support. You get the coaching that's included. You get a roadmap on how to make your first $5,000 online. Perfect customer masterclass. That amazing magnetic sales formula course. The total worth is far over $2,500, but it's only at $497 with the once off $67 activation fee. These are the 2. There are payment plans as well. You just need to go to that website. Okay, 6 PLR products. You get your products, just a glimpse of what you get over there. And then your secret sales weapon, which is going to be your new bestie. This is like having a coach 24/7 in your pocket. Not only does she create content for you, she creates your emails for you, she creates your business plan for you. If you tell her, hey, secret sales weapon, I want to make $5,000 this month, she will map that plan out for you because she's got the brain of a 6-figure sales strategy. Anyone can go to ChatGPT and say, create content for me. What's going to happen? ChatGPT is going to create generic content. And then you're going to wonder, oh my goodness, why am I not making any sales? The secret sales weapon, she's trained with the multi-6-figure strategy. So before we go to Q&A, I want to give you, do you guys want to see a glimpse of how she works? Yes? Let me just get to, I just need to copy this. When you get started with her, she's going to ask you a couple of questions because we don't want you to sound like a robot, okay? We want you to sound like you. So this is what she looks like, the secret sales weapon, okay? So she's going to ask you, you're going to put on onboarding when you get started with her. Only once, okay? Once you put onboarding in, she's going to move the memory to the left and you just keep on, then she knows you and you can keep going. So she's going to ask you, she says, welcome boss, I'm your secret sales weapon, your personal AI sales coach, content strategist and confidence builder all rolled into one. I'm here to help you sell your office with confidence. I want you to see something here. Create scroll stopping content, close more deals. Any business owner can use this. If you're already in digital marketing or you already have a business and you are struggling with content or you're struggling with engagement and things are just not working out for you, this is what she helps you with. She keeps you focused, okay? And she personalizes your experience. So what she's going to ask you, what do you sell? Tell me about your offer, your product, your service. Who's your ideal client? What platform are you mostly active on? Now, in the training, when you get into the program, there are like 4-minute videos. And I give you the training there on how to answer this because it's very easy to answer, but you want to answer it correctly because as a newbie, you might struggle not knowing what to answer, okay? So don't worry about that. We help you through that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste all the information in there for her just for the sake of time. I said to her, my monthly goal is $10,000. That's what I gave her now. She says, let's go. You just gave me everything I need to help you hit that 10K a month goal with confidence and clarity. Here's your personalized blueprint based on your offer, audience, and platform mix. This combo is straight fire for beginner-friendly digital business system like digital magnetic system. So here she gives me an entire strategy. She repeats to me who my ideal client is. I said to her now, my ideal client is a mom. She's not lazy, she's overwhelmed. And then she gives me real ideas. Okay, but now she's just giving me ideas and she's giving me a strategy. So Now I wake up tomorrow morning and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't remember what Lizelle told me what to do. Okay, what do I need to do today? She's got everything that's already proven to work. This is where we're making our money from, right? So she says, okay, this is what's important for you. This is your money making roadmap on a daily basis. Post 3 times a day. She does it for you. Now, listen to what she gives you. She says, one belief shifting reel, one value or how to post, one relatable lifestyle post. You don't even have to know that because she's going to create it for you, but she's giving you a glimpse of what it is you need to do. Post 5 Instagram stories, engage for 30 minutes, right? Spend 30 minutes in growth mode, which is go through your training, plug into the community, okay? And then she gives you optional extras. She tells you, you can ask me now, give me content ideas, story prompt, help me pitch my offer, follow up script, okay? She even gives you motivation. So let's say, I'm just going to say, create content for me for today. That's what I'm going to say, okay? And she's going to start creating. You got it, boss. Here's your full content plan for today. And she gives me ideas. So what's amazing is that 30-day plan that you get, you can literally copy that plan, paste it into the secret sales weapon and say, just make it sound like me. And there we go. There's your script. And you can literally copy and paste it into your content. Isn't that cool? And this is only a little bit of what she does. There's so much more. And in your training is so much more. In the content vault, you get a whole content vault of content. Okay, is that exciting? I hope it is, because let me tell you, this is the business, this is the system I wish I had when I started. I struggled for hours to get a video out. I wasn't sure if my videos were correct. I wasn't sure if I was moving in the right direction. I didn't have that support. I didn't have an AI bot. This is what you're getting now. It's an epic upgrade. And it's not just the bot, it's the entire system. Because in that system, in the DMS Pro, those income streams, those are income streams that took me 16 months to build for myself. Those 16 income streams you are getting. So you are saving so much time and so much money by just getting the things that are already working. So I hope that gets you excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up for questions. What you need to do is, if you want to take action and you want to get started and you want to end this year on a better note, you want to finally get rid of debt, you want to finally start creating income, you can set up your income stream within the next couple of days. If you want to get started, get back to the person that invited you here. In that last email you received from them, there should be a link at the bottom. If there's not, just get back to them, ask them to send you the link, tell them which one you're interested in. If you've got any questions, ask them. But I am going to ask you, I'll be available if you have questions quickly, because we do have time. Any questions? There is a raise hand at the bottom of your screen. You can click on it and then I'll see you raise your hand and then we can get going into the questions. Nika says, I'm in the spirit I was before I started listening to Cecilia's story and I want to start again. I just love DMS. I love that. Heart saying reactions. The heart saying reactions. Okay. So no questions. That means I did a pretty damn good job, I would say. Right? That is how confident I am because we know what questions we normally get. All right, guys. Thank you
No,
so
Darby,
much.
I say on most Zooms, it doesn't show a raise hand. They have to go to the heart at the bottom that says reaction, and it will allow them to raise their hand like that.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So I'll open up just so I can see all of your faces. If you just want to give me also just in case. I'm so blown away. Sold and sold. I'm definitely game. Thanks for the eye opener. Awesome, Tuli Sealand. So fantastic to hear. So if you want to physically raise your hand, if your camera is open, you can, and I'll see if I can see you. My team on here is also going to see you. No questions? Nada? In the comments? No? All right, so we can expect you all to see you all inside our community, eh? I wanted to know, with regards to the payment plan, do you get access to the program after your first payment? Yes, you do. You get access to the entire program. Okay, we want you to get going as soon as possible. How will the tax work? No one takes your money. So it gets paid into your bank account, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put money aside every month. I would recommend registering your business once you start earning 100,000 up in Rand, like $10,000 or $5,000 even a month. I would say register your business. When you just get started, no one takes your money. So put money aside every month and be a good citizen. And once a year, just declare your income and do your tax. Okay.
And can I just say this? Can I just say this? For the ladies on here that creates content to make money online, you see these? You want to know why we do our nails, do our lashes, and do our hair? It's actually a tax deductible with a business like this. I just want to say it because that's the best part of this business, right?
Yes, I love that. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, there's a lot of write-offs, a lot of write-offs. Even when you go away for the weekend, you can write that off because you're going to shoot content there, because you physically go and shoot content, right? So there are a lot of write-offs on the tax. So if you payment plans, if you go to the website, again, get back to the person that invited you here. Just send them an email if you're not sure. Check the last email. If there is no link, just get back to them. Ask them to send you the link to the starter or the pro. And then once you click on either one of them to purchase, the payment plans will show up to ask if you want to take a payment plan. Okay. Yeah, so it all depends, D, on how much you want to get started off with. Either the $4.97 one or the $11.97 one. Okay. And then Pia, you're gonna email to ask questions. Great stuff. Okay. You guys excited? I mean, when 20 months ago, I didn't even know that this existed. I'm a multi six-figure earner because of this business. I get to be at home with my kids. I get to inspire and change people's lives because of this business. And so do all of them on here. I don't know about you, but I was freaking excited when I found this out. The only thing is I was scared. I was scared because I didn't know if it would work for me. And if you are thinking that right now, you are in the right place. It's normal to feel that way because we are just scared of the unknown, right? We don't trust ourselves yet. We don't believe in ourselves yet. This is why this includes coaching and community, because we are going to be your biggest cheerleaders. We are going to help you get there. We are going to help you believe in yourself. There are endless testimonies inside this community of people who didn't believe in themselves, and because of this community, they do. Okay, so yeah. Thank you for boosting my self-confidence. Awesome. I'm so happy I could. Well, guys, there we go. Thank you so much for joining. Just get back to the person that invited you here. And please come and introduce yourself in the community. We cannot wait to welcome you. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day, even